Hey my dudes, this is a day in my life as a baker working from home. Wednesdays are always for prepping. I need to scale out all of my recipes, fold boxes, and do some small tasks. I put my task list for the week on the fridge and ground some cardamom for this week's buns. Then I jumped right into scaling. I was so tired, but as the song goes, there ain't no rest for the wicked. I was talking to someone recently, and after hearing my schedule, they cautioned me not to work too hard or I would burn out. They don't know me well, and the comment was made with good intentions, but I thought I'd just shine a light on how I can work as much as I do. I run this bakery from my apartment, but I also have a 9-to-5 office job. The thing is, I've burnt out before. I burnt out for my last restaurant job in 2019. The pressure was insane and I wasn't handling it well. There was a period of time I was going to a therapist, a psychiatrist, and a life coach just trying to keep my head above water. The job made me feel as if it was all my fault. I wasn't that good. Well, simultaneously, I also worked in one of the best restaurants in the world. I honestly have never felt worse in my life. I remember telling one of my chefs that I was having a hard time balancing production, testing new recipes, and admin. I really wanted to do more admin as I felt our systems weren't very good. We were trying to really push on how many menu changes we wanted to do each season, and I was still responsible for a large part of production. When I expressed my need for support, I was told to just come in and test recipes on my day off. I was already working at least 60 hours a week, though the timesheets were doctored, so it looked like I was only working 50. Anyway, none of this will be surprising to anyone who has ever worked in fine dining. In fact, you might even think that this is how it should be. I was certainly told that. When I complained about the hours, I was told stories from my chef's youth where they worked 18 to 20 hours a day, didn't have time to go home, so just slept in the train station between shifts and were grateful for the opportunity. I'm telling you all this because compared to that, my life now is so easy. Yes, I work a 9-to-5, but I sit down all day, I write a few emails, I have a few conversations, or maybe run an errand or two. I go home and bake in amounts that are silly small compared to what I've made in bakeries. I work on my feet for a couple hours and I can take as many breaks as I want. No one is screaming at me, no one is throwing things, and no one is threatening to murder the fish guy because the tuna didn't show up. I do things at my pace, at my standard, which okay, I work quickly and I have a sense of urgency because I was trained to, and yes, my standard is high, again, thanks to the training I've received, but I also know I am not perfect and no one is expecting me to be so. I certainly hope you guys aren't because I am not. So I don't think that I'm going to burn out because this time I'm in control of my time and my choices. Case in point, I didn't do some of the small tasks I had planned for today because I was too tired, so they will get done tomorrow, and that's fine.